Why is it so bright?
We have lights now.
They can see on my screen.
Oh, shoot.
They can see a big light, and they can see the gymnastics and the broken guitar and the fact that the room's still not painted. But this side looks nice.
I forgot that you could see everything.
Oh, you can see everything.
Oh my God.
Rinky-dink side is still visible.
Shoot.
Even the light box is kind of like, I think you bought a cheap one. It looks like it's coming apart. Welcome to 2025, folks. Where things are not what they seem. Can they see that painted patch on your screen? No, it's that's why the plant is there. It's covered. That's cute. They see the hole in the wall that you covered with the big poster? It's good. It's good. Look, progress. Slow and steady wins the race.
Sure, slow and steady. This project has been going on for way too long.
Why?
The other half of the room is still not painted.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's not the podcast part.
All right.
That's just a
Welcome
basement.
back to another episode of Sheena Interrupted. Wow.
Yeah. New year. New me.
You're going to let me say it?
I said it with you.
Wow.
I'm just helping now.
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back.
It's actually the new year.
It's actually
I don't have
the
to
new
play
year.
games with
Nope.
time.
Nope, you don't. I think we're going to call this season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
made
like it.
an entire
Season 2.
season.
Who picked us up for season 2?
I don't know yet.
Us.
Yeah.
Like we decided. We're renewing the show. Thank you guys. We're renewing the show just for you.
If
season
you like
2.
what you hear and if you enjoyed season 1,
Yeah.
hit the
Do something.
subscribe button right here.
Your hair is subscribing. I can see.
Shoot.
Yeah, there it is. You caught it?
I don't know.
I think because it's cold down here.
It is cold down.
You know, that's why I wore my vest.
You told me to return this vest.
Yeah, but it's good for the cold in the basement.
How can I return it if you're wearing it?
I kept the tag. I will only wear this in the home. Look at the pants I'm wearing. I
cannot-
look like someone who just wore anything they found to keep warm. Correct, I did. I'm wearing plush pants, this vest, and slippers.
You know your outfit is like very high end.
Yeah, this is very
Like
high end.
they're the most expensive pajamas you own. Like your slippers are really expensive too. Your vest was not cheap either. Like what is happening? Why are
This
you
is called expensive AF. It's a new look. People just don't care what they match or not. They just the outfit value has to add up to $500.
You cannot complain about the outfit that I bought you and then proceed to wear it.
No, I want to return it.
So then don't wear it.
But why was it here? Because you know what I did today?
What?
I did so much typing, my arms got warm. So I wanted something to just cover my chest. Because I didn't do any push-ups today and I barely ate. So my stomach is also feeling a little cold. Yeah. This is perfect for those days.
Oh my God.
So what's today's episode about? Please share.
We're talking about the new year and we're reflecting on last year.
So what do you want to reflect on? You had a big year last year.
I did. I think we both had a big year of growth and then we had some really, really cool milestones along the way. And when I was looking through our videos and content from last year and I was thinking about the moments that brought us joy, I think there was something really cool that happened. I think there were some big moments that happened, but I found joy in small moments too. Like I was looking at these random pictures of walks that we took or like lunches that we had and silly faces that we've made. And I think that there was a really cool thing that happened where it was like beautiful.
Oh, you're doing this thing again. You're putting things in your hands and you're going to put them on the floor. And why can't you just talk to me without bringing your imaginary friends into the picture? This is an if.
Forget it. You want to know my milestones?
Yeah.
I got to sing the anthem for the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Celtics.
Home opener.
Yep.
NBA finals.
Yep. And another like regular season game.
Yeah.
And then I sang for the WNBA.
Oh, home opener also for the Sun.
Yep. And then when they came to the Garden here,
Yeah.
I sang for them here.
Yeah.
We went to the ICC match, the T20 match
Yeah.
that was in New York. That was amazing. We did
That's where they just took us on the field because they thought you were Priyanka Chopra.
No, they thought I was me.
Oh, they did?
Yes, they did. They didn't think I was Priyanka Chopra.
Are you sure? Why do they keep saying, where's Nick? Where's Nick? Huh? It was weird, no?
They did not.
That guy, one guy, I thought there was some guy named Nick who worked there. I figured it out later.
They did not think I was Priyanka Chopra.
They didn't say?
No, you said Priyanka.
Why did you go
Priyanka.
then? Why? They're just like, oh, here, come on the field?
They invited us. Sometimes people want me to go places.
Yeah, but you didn't sing.
No, I didn't sing.
You just went because you're famous.
I mean, I'm not really famous.
Then why
but-
did you go?
Because-
That's why I'm saying they thought you were Priyanka. She's famous. So then you're famous. Just say it.
Okay, fine. I'm like pseudo famous.
So you're saying the cricket people will take anybody, or you're famous?
No.
Oh, so they'll take pseudo famous people and throw them on the field.
They took. I don't know. I think that this is a trap.
It's not a
like,
trap.
Whatever I say, I'm in trouble.
Did they think you were Priyanka?
No.
So they think you're famous.
Okay, sure.
Don't say, oh, just say yes or no. So you're famous now. So 2025, you're going to be famous. Okay.
This is
You're
a
famous.
trap.
You're famous. Famous people return used items all the time. So you can
No,
return
they
my
do
vest.
not.
Yeah.
I refuse. I
Well,
will
then
not return
you're not going to
your
go to
vest.
famous people things.
Okay, fine. Then you
So
can
you're
go to-
famous.
I'm not returning.
You didn't even have to sing nothing. They're just like, come. Just come be you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please.
That's cool.
Yeah, okay.
That was really cool. And
Nice.
we went to that event. Remember we went to the Red Dress Collection and the American Heart Association event?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also because you're famous.
I didn't sing there either.
You didn't.
No.
Are you going to go this year?
I would like to. But I told them I
Are
would
you
like
invited?
to sing. Yes, I'm invited.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah.
Are you going to sing?
I would like to.
Oh, if you haven't been confirmed yet, you're not singing.
I hope to
There's
sing.
no chance. They can't wait. An organization like that can't
I
wait
know.
until 2 weeks before and be like, oh, hey, we still haven't figured out what we're doing. They're trying to think of a nice way
We're
to tell
working
you.
on it. We're working on it.
They're working on you still going and not being disappointed when they tell you you're not
It's
singing.
okay. I'm still going to go.
Okay, so then just send them this episode and then they'll immediately respond with, hey, sorry, it's not working this year. But glad you confirmed for your fans that you're still coming. So we'll see you
Yes.
on,
Okay.
But speaking of singing,
Yes.
your collaboration song got over 1 million
Yes.
streams.
Yep. Yeah, so
That's
we
pretty
released
good.
that. You Make a Home came out last
Yeah.
year. That got over 1 million streams and like downloads, all the things between YouTube and Amazon and Apple and all the platforms. It did really, really well. We had a huge moment for that song. That was really cool.
Okay, so what else did you do?
What else did
You
we do?
traveled,
We did a lot of traveling.
went to India.
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah, twice.
We had that wedding in India the first time. That was really fun too.
I don't remember these things.
You didn't go to the wedding. I went
Oh,
to the
that's
wedding.
why I didn't remember.
That was
I
a
didn't
really
even go.
nice trip. I enjoyed that. We went to India again just now where we took our kids to see all kinds of amazing things and we got to see our family and friends in India.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
That's a lot already.
Yeah.
I don't need more.
Yeah, I think we had a really, really successful and full year.
Did you play the guitar?
I did at the beginning of the year.
Did
and
you?
then
Oh, so does you do this every January? You cut your nails and play the guitar?
I
You cut your nails today. I
did
saw.
cut my nails today.
I know what
because
that
I want to
means.
go back to playing the
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah. I know that move.
I know
This-
you don't believe in New Year's
I
resolutions.
believe.
No, you don't.
I
you
believe.
have said on this podcast for everybody
No
to
one
hear.
listens. It's fine. I'm
So you
changing my tune.
changed your-
Yeah, if someone knows, I want to see the sound bite. I want someone
You're
to give me the reference.
changing your mind?
I believe in taking advantage of whatever it is that helps you do better.
Motivate. Yeah.
So the reason I don't like New Year's resolutions because they only come once a year.
Yeah.
I think you should check in every 3 months.
Yeah.
We should have a new quarter
Resolution.
party
That's fine.
every quarter, and then at least it's attainable, right? You can say, okay, I kept it
There's
up.
a lot of businesses that run like that. Like a lot of people
Is
run
this a
their
commercial for a business?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of businesses that run by the quarter, right? They look at their goals and they say they check in on the first of every quarter and say, did I achieve those goals? Did I let those goals aside? Are they as important to me as they once were? And I think that's very reasonable.
You should do it weekly,
You kind of do.
monthly,
You okay.
hourly,
Oh my God, are you listening?
daily. What are we talking about, Brew?
You tell me
I'm so
what were your
confused.
highlights of 2024?
My highlights of 24 were similar to your highlights of 24.
Your highlights were my highlights?
Watching you succeed is one of my highlights of 24.
That's really sweet.
I like when my people are happy. So I'll tell you because you know what I do. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I must have.
Yeah.
I just stick on the wall a memory or a highlight or a low point
Yeah.
in a month.
Yeah.
So I put these post-its on the wall, and I'll normally write in blue if it's a positive,
Yeah.
and I'll write in red if it's a negative.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at, and I took a picture of this, if I'm looking at 2023, there was one red.
Okay.
And if I'm looking at 2024, there are two reds. Just to give you context, it reminds me regularly when I look up from my desk, I can see that in the last 2 years, out of 24 moments that marked the month, only 3 were negative, which in and of itself is powerful.
Yeah.
So January, this podcast started. So that was a highlight of January. I know there was a lot of excitement around it and getting going.
We had over 500,000 listens on like the
Collective,
but only
Audio,
on the
video.
audio, not video, not including video. We had over 500,000. I just saw that stat today.
So
over
500,000
500,000
streams.
streams just for the audio.
That's great.
It's pretty amazing.
February was one of my red months.
Okay.
I'm going to skip February.
Okay.
March, I took a trip to India. This is the trip where you went to the wedding, and we saw some friends and family.
Yeah.
It made us realize how famous you are in India, which I didn't know.
Right.
So,
And it
you're
also
a
connected us with this part of ourselves that we had not really opened up for many, many years. Like we hadn't been to India in so many years.
So in April, we took a trip to Orlando. We went to a friend's family member's graduation, and then we took the kids to Universal.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Again, just seeing them enjoy, Harry Potter. And I'll jump forward to, June, you actually sang, that was the finals for the NBA.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, took Jay to India.
Yeah.
We saw everything. We went to ashrams. We went to orphanages. We went, we saw opulence. We saw a broad spectrum of things. And to my surprise, he was really receptive to all of this, which was really neat to see. I was a little bit nervous on how he would handle the large crowds, and it's just a completely different way of life in many ways. And he was, I think both of them now, because we took Zara also in December, and that was my highlight for December, was this trip with the whole family. And they both did really well in that context.
I think it's a testament to these kids and how resilient they are, and how you have to give your kids a little bit more credit than you'd give them, because for so many years I thought, they're not ready. And maybe they weren't when they were younger, but they really handled this trip like champs.
They did. Yeah. I'm looking at my list, and all of them have to do with some trip or another, and they're all connections. Like it comes back to being connected. Yeah. I think we have a bias towards those things, because when we take these trips, we tend to take more photos. I then go look in my pictures. What did I do this month? And I say, here, I was in, Punta Cana.
When we're on these trips, I know most often we're working. These trips are kind of combined with some sort of work, obligation. But I do think that we stop and we actually enjoy the time that we have that is a little bit different and out of the habitual, day-to-day that we have here at home.
So it was a good year.
Yeah.
Was there anything in particular that you liked about this last trip?
Yeah, I think that for me, watching the kids reconnect with people that they've seen throughout the year, that's what I was talking about, watching these, like having these small little moments where they're meeting somebody that they saw at Thanksgiving and then they saw them again at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
because now they feel like they know them better.
Yes, and they're making their own connections,
Their own
and they're developing.
relationships.
And our kids, Zara is like, she's a little quiet from time to time.
Yeah.
So when she meets somebody a second time and then a third time and a
opens
fourth
up.
time, she opens up, right?
And
So
they're
you
like, wait, who's this kid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see their impact on our
Right.
kids and on our family, and you see them kind of coming in closer and vice versa. I really, really
Connections.
enjoy those moments.
So maybe
of
that's why I
connection.
write all these trips, because it's time where we get to meet people and connect with them. Yeah. I enjoy, it's weird, right? Because I will have some of the best times for me is just around our dinners.
Yeah.
Like that's one of, if we're having a good time and everyone's happy and no one's stressed about homework or, you know, this, that, or the other, whatever's happening, we tend to find moments of joy regularly like that.
Yeah.
So I try to use this board almost as a way to remind myself of what transpired in the year in a way. So it's not necessarily, oh, these were my highlights, because that's actually not fair to my everydays, which are very enjoyable for me for the most part.
Yeah.
So I try to use them as kind of landmarks of, okay, what did I do this year?
Yeah.
But that's, I guess I'm thinking about this and I'm speaking it out for the first time. It's really a testament to how far we've come in just trying to ensure there's a certain amount of joy in our everyday life. And that's where my focus has been for the last few months. And I think it'll continue to be as we lead into this next year. Mm-hmm. This idea of needing outside anything to be happy is something I'm challenging every day. Mm-hmm. There are little things, and I'm definitely not, you know, I read a lot of books and things like that, and you learn things left, right, and center. I know you will be more than happy to agree with the statement that I don't agree with everything I see, hear, or read.
Yes, this is true.
And I don't care if it's in a book, right? I don't care who said it. I don't care what your degrees are. If I don't agree with it, I just don't agree with it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But I still can learn from that perspective. Mm-hmm. So there have been a lot of different angles that I've just been digesting, and ultimately of trying to convert those into actionable steps that anyone can take to find their own level of joy. And part of it I find is particularly, and it's ironic because no one would be listening to this podcast if they didn't find us through social media. Yeah. But I think we live by our phones. Mm-hmm. So my phone now for a couple of years has not been welcome in the bedroom. My laptop doesn't come in the bedroom. Like no work enters the bedroom from my side.
Yeah, we're trying to find a balance between connecting and disconnecting.
What I used to do is wake up, and before my feet left the bed, I'd pick up the phone and look at it. And a lot of people do that. Yeah. And I read a book where it made a lot of sense that there's good reason not to do that. So I stopped doing that, and it actually is true. But
you have to do what works for you. Like
None of this works for...
If it doesn't feel right to you, like how many times I feel you and I had conversations or arguments even about time on screens and bringing your phone into the room or this or that, or leaving it off of the dinner table. All these things, everybody has their own perspective, and then you have to ultimately choose what works the best for you, and it has to come from within.
Yeah,
it can't come from somebody telling you what to do.
You can just suggest, and people have to decide what they want to do for themselves. That's I think a big thing that's very hard for couples. Yeah. And it's a double-edged sword, right? When you have a partner who can try to encourage you, you have these reminders, but they can also be damaging to your relationship if one person thinks they can actually change the other. Yeah.
Yeah, I think ultimately it depends on communication and how a couple wants to get through that conversation. Like there are times where you and I are really, really good about talking about things that we're learning. And then there are others where we're just completely closed off. So
because I don't want to know about like what people convert into when they go into their beast bodies. Like I'm not interested in those things. I've told you repeatedly, I don't care if the guy has wings. Like I'm not into talons. Talons are not things that people should be
We're
attracted
not
to.
talking about that one specific book.
No, you keep going on and on. It's centaurs. Like I know they have 8-packs. Like they're fictional creatures.
Yes.
This attraction you have to these
Do you
royal
think
knights
that I'm
convert.
the one who's attracted, or maybe you are the one who's
I am
attracted
the
to
girl in the
centaurs?
book is a
Because
normal
you
girl.
don't hear
She
me
doesn't convert to
talking
anything.
about talons and wings and all
Yeah,
these
I had to read the books to see what you think about.
You only read one book. Keep
Yeah,
going.
normal girl.
Yes,
But then the man, the claws, that's what you're all excited about.
the claws.
The whole start of the book makes no sense.
It
Can't even
doesn't matter.
understand.
Book 2 is better.
Not
Just
gonna
read.
get there. I'm not gonna get there. That's not on my 2025 to-do list.
What is on your 2025 to-do list?
That's a harder question.
Yeah. All right, so let's switch gears for a second and hear a word from our sponsors. If you guys are watching, you can see my sweet little friend here.
He's heavy. He's
solid.
solid.
Heavy, and he is such a hot commodity in this house.
And he could be a
these
cold
days.
commodity too.
Yes.
And all kids fight over him irrespective of age.
That's right.
As we learned this weekend.
I know. I didn't understand the value of him until I actually started
He's a
holding
waiting
him.
blanket with a face.
He's a weighted blanket with a face. So they say that this guy is good to activate your parasympathetic nervous
What is
system.
that?
It's just really good to like calm your stress.
Like a weighted blanket.
Yes, like a weighted blanket.
Zara was sleeping with him like on her.
Yep. Admit it, you were a little
How much-
envious too.
I would like to spend some time with Turtle. Yeah, I'll admit it. Microwaved, particularly in the cold. Throw him
Absolutely.
in the microwave for a minute.
Good
Take
for
him to bed.
cramps. Good for if you have like if you have a fever, you could cool him down and put him
If you're
on you.
single and you want to feel a warm body beside you,
You can
get a turtle.
Get a
Put him in the microwave.
They have all different shapes,
Yeah.
not only turtles.
Look, while you're getting the shape of your life, they will give 10% of the proceeds
Yeah, they
to their
donate.
mental health charity.
It's true. For a limited time offer, you can get 20% off your first order. Use code Sheena.
Use code Sheena and order a turtle for a single friend near you.
So hugs.co. Hugs with a Z.
That's Zugs.
HUGZ.
Hugs.
Hugs. HUGZ. .co/Sheena for 20% off. My 2025 list, like my goal for this year, is to take a few more risks as far as this content business goes. Like I want to open up and I want to diversify a little bit more, and I want to see what we can grow this. Like I want to keep pushing. Like last year, I didn't think we could do a podcast. At the end of last year, I was like, no, I resisted. And we actually pushed those boundaries and we started a podcast, and we actually did an entire year of podcasting.
I'm sitting in the basement with a light for the first time with a broken, non-painted thing.
You're still recording a podcast. It doesn't matter
guess
what it
that's
looks
true.
like, but you're still recording. You did an entire year of podcasts.
50 hours.
Yeah, probably more.
I want that
We
time.
dumped a lot of podcasts.
I want that time. Do you
But-
think this podcast can get its own little plaque this year?
I mean, who
It would
knows?
need 100,000 subscribers. How many do you have? 10, 20,
We're at
30?
60,000. Yeah, we can get
60?
Yes.
On YouTube?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So then we should get one this year.
This podcast could get its own plaque.
How many reels do you put up per episode of podcast?
Not enough.
How many?
Probably 1 or 2 a week.
Boo! You need to put up at least 3.
I know.
You could do up to 5.
So this is part of my growing this business. I want to take more risks.
I spit out gold every week sitting in my basement wearing returnable vests, and you don't put more than one
vest
reel?
is not being
I'm returning it. I'm going to make a video of me returning this vest. So you could
cannot
you
return
could
it.
get
You
to
actually have proof
100,000
wearing it.
So what? I'm returning it. You think these people are going to go and watch this podcast and come get it?
Who knows?
No chance.
A
If they
lot of
watch the
people watch
podcast,
our
they'll be more than
content.
happy to take it back. They'll be like, hey, thank you.
It's so nice.
I give it to you after.
It's a really nice vest. I don't understand what the problem is. It's a really nice vest. Why don't you take a
I was
poll?
tempted to keep it until you said it was expensive. Now I want to return it for sure.
Why don't you take a poll?
What's a poll?
Take a poll from the people. See if they like your vest or not.
But I don't like it. What do I care if it's 100% they like it? I'm not telling them to wear it. I'm wearing it.
I like it.
Take that as a New Year's resolution for you. Don't give a about what other people say. If you know for sure you like something or you don't like it, who cares what everyone says? Respectfully. So if we're at 60,000, I think we could get to 100,000 by like March.
Yeah.
If you put up 5 reels per episode.
I don't think we're going to get there by March.
Why?
Give me till June.
No, just put up 5 reels and it'll happen on its own.
Yeah, just snap your fingers and everything will happen. Maybe you'll even start pooping
Done.
bricks of gold.
Why do you want to poop bricks?
I'm just saying.
Why don't you say nuggets? It's less painful.
Okay.
How can you poop a brick?
Oh my God.
Why would you say that?
How come you're allowed to make all kinds of random, crazy comments? And
Because mine are sensible random comments.
they are not always sensible.
You cannot poop an entire brick.
Let's move on.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What
So
are some of your goals for 2025?
I want to get a silver plaque for this podcast.
Okay.
All this hardware you're showing has nothing to do with the show. That's like false advertising.
What do you mean it has to do with
No,
us?
that's the other channel.
But it's us. That's how we got here.
Yeah, I know, but still, this show doesn't own any of these things. It's on
It doesn't
loan
matter. It's
from
how
you and me.
You and me, we are the show.
No, but then why is it on a separate channel?
Because we just like separated it
Yeah,
so
so
that we
this
can
one
make
needs
for
a-
clarity's sake, but it's still the same 2 people.
Okay,
The
fine.
black says Sheena and Trid.
Yeah, I know you have to pay money to make them say Trid.
So who's this? This is Sheena.
The other plaque will say Sheena Interrupted.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should get that plaque.
We should get that.
I think
plaque.
that could be fun.
Yeah.
I would like to continue my mornings
Okay.
of
Like being up before 5 a.m.
not 5, but if you can just meditate, contemplate, whatever you want to call it, for 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning before anything else happens and just check in and see where
Set your intention.
you need to go and pick a couple of things you want to get done that day.
Yeah.
It's really rewarding. And then if you have exercise that you can work in,
Yeah.
like our kids leave at 7.
Yeah.
So if I wake up at 6,
Yeah.
I can have half an hour to myself, spend some time with them, very chill in the morning,
Yeah. Exercise.
get them out the door at 7, exercise at 7, shower after. Before 8, I'm ready for the day.
Yeah.
And I've done this for myself. And then at 7:30, call it 7:45 after my shower, I look at my phone.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking to see what the day requires of me, what work requires of me.
Yeah.
But until that point, I did everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I already start the day accomplished.
Yeah.
Like I've won that beginning of the day. So it's New Year's,
Yes.
as you know. And every year I end up saying to you, can you please look at the finances with me?
I just am not good at this.
You don't have to be good.
This is true.
Do you want to save some of the hard-earned money you make when people pay you for commercials on your show?
I would really like to do that. Do you have a solution?
One of your sponsors is Acorns. If
I
you
heard that I
use
can
their
do it like
product-
just a little bit at a time.
or a lot of it.
Or a lot.
It's up to you.
Uh-huh.
But what you can do is open the app. They say it takes 5 minutes. If you have autofill like I do, it takes like 3 minutes.
Okay.
So you can open an account.
Yeah.
You go shopping. If you have to pay $4.50,
Yes.
you could set it so that that other 50 cents, your credit card will charge you $5.
Yeah.
And the other 50 cents will automatically go aside
To Acorns?
to be invested in Acorns.
Oh, I like that.
And you don't have to do just 50 cents. You can do multipliers on it.
Yeah.
So you're essentially rounding up every time
I like that.
by some multiple, and you're putting money aside. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and your retirement.
I love it.
Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that fits you and your money goals. And if you don't have any, they'll recommend one for you as well.
Perfect. So if I'm understanding correctly, you do not have to be rich. Acorns will just let you invest even spare money or spare change that you've got right now.
You can start with $5.
Amazing. All right, so head to acorns.com or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today.
Oh, and because this is a commercial, I'm going to do that thing I love doing.
What?
Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Sheena.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, perfect. You know, I hit a lull today. Like I hit this low point around like lunchtime. Do you remember that? And you asked me, are you okay? What's wrong? I felt that. Like I got up this morning and I wanted to exercise and I didn't. I went from, you know, having breakfast with the kids to doing something on the computer to sending a couple of emails to making a video. And I got to this point and I realized, shoot, I have to make lunch now. And I didn't get that workout in. And I really felt like I missed that feeling of accomplishment. So it was really good. I finished eating and I had this split second moment where I was like, I don't think I'm going to work out today. And then I said, no, I'm going to do it. And I did it. And I felt better immediately.
You always feel better.
Yeah.
So those little things, I think, lead to big wins.
Yeah.
And again, you go deeper in, you know, what you want to focus on, and purpose is huge.
Yeah.
You need purpose.
Yeah.
Joy is huge. You need joy. So people need to spend that time to think about what brings them those things.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people listen to podcasts, watch a show, whatever. They need that background noise to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah.
before going to bed.
So do I.
Like it's a
But
little...
we're reading very, very different things. Like you read
It
to
doesn't
learn
matter.
and I read to shut down.
It doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
point is you're reading.
Yeah.
You're doing something that's not... it's not responding to some... It's not shutting down your brain. You're not numbing yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that's a challenge for many people.
Yeah.
But it can be broken.
Yeah.
And it's no fun. Growth is not fun.
I
Fun and
actually
rewarding are very different.
I like growth. I find it fun. I find it like a challenge.
But it's not... If it was fun, you'd do it every day. You'd like do it all the time. Everyone would be growing everywhere.
It's not easy.
But it's not fun.
The
reward
I don't
is
agree.
enjoyable.
I think
Then why don't you work out every day if it's fun?
I enjoy it when I can. Sometimes my responsibilities don't allow me to do it. While I'm in that space of exercising, if I've said I need to work out 3 times a week or 5 days a week and I'm doing it, I'm having fun. It's not easy to squeeze all these things in to grow.
If eating pizza would give you a 6-pack,
Yeah.
I would find a way to do it every day. I would have no problem figuring that out. Working out to get that 6-pack is not as easy.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because it's not fun to have your heartbeat go to 120 beats and feel like you're exhausted or have your muscles hurt the next day. But it's extremely rewarding because I have to mentally fight with myself
Yeah.
to do it every single day.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy riding the bike. Like I don't wake up and say, this is fun. I get to go have fun right now. I say, I need to do this because my body needs it for strength.
Yeah.
It's, it's like drinking a not tasty, healthy shake.
Yeah.
It's not fun for me.
Right.
But it's something that I will do because I know ultimately it's
Good for you.
good for me.
Mm-hmm.
None of these things we're talking about have any financial ties. And if you look back 10 years ago, everything I would have been talking about would have been somewhat financially driven.
Yeah.
So it's that crazy adage of like, you work hard and you sacrifice your body and then
Yeah.
you get to a point where you have to spend the money to take care of your body.
Yeah.
So
So you're going to do
That's
more of
my-
that this year.
I think so. I think more of the same, but a little bit more effort to collect my thoughts, to sort of put these little nuggets together. We sort of put our Happy New Year posts up. Mine was not funny
No.
at all. It was more pensive. And I think I'm going to share a little bit more of that.
You have this side of yourself that people don't see often, and I think that it's really, really deep and it's really beautiful.
Are you flirting with me?
Maybe.
Don't. Cut it out. It's already hot in here, at least on my chest.
Especially wearing that vest.
I know.
2025 is going to be a good year. Right?
It's all years are good years.
Yes.
They really are. There's no such thing as a bad year. You can complain about things, or you either learn from them or you just continue suffering.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're bad years. I think they're bad moments and they're good moments. So you can chart them and look at your life and you can see whether you're looking at it from a positive lens or a negative lens. But my lens is, I think, thankfully pretty positive.
Yeah. I think
And
we
we'll keep
also,
going that
both
way.
of us really, it's almost like joy and happiness and laughter. They've become like drugs for us. We love
What?
them. Like we truly crave them.
Joy and happiness and love. Doesn't everyone?
I hope
I guess
so.
if you've tasted that,
Yeah.
you appreciate it more than many other things.
But we've spent a lot of time over the last few years dissecting it, like what it is about our content that makes people happy or draws people in, what it is about that has helped us, how we got through some really difficult times with laughter. Like we've spent a lot of time understanding that is at the core of it all for us, and that's what we truly enjoy, that connection, that joy, that happiness, the laughter, the sound of laughter. Remember that little kid who was laughing on the flight back from India?
That was awesome.
Like both of us just
It's
looked at each
contagious.
other and like melted because of this one little kid who was just dying of laughter.
Yeah.
I think we've truly understood that at the core of our joy, or at the core of our lives, we value these things, these few things, joy and happiness and laughter.
For me, that's accurate. I think for you, you're missing music.
Yeah.
I think you need to do more of that because it's part of you. I don't need music in my life the way you need music in your life.
Yeah.
So I think if you
Those were
turn some of
definitely
your
at the
attention,
center. Those were at the center of a lot of my moments of joy this year or last year.
and you have so much to give in that space that's untapped.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you will enjoy that. I think people will enjoy that. At least you will feel more fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that's more important than views and likes and counts and all these other, things people track.
Yeah.
So maybe your goal should be to lose like 100,000 followers and put out more
why
music
would they
videos.
go anywhere? Don't leave.
They can leave.
No, they don't leave.
They don't need to stay.
They don't
can
need
go
to,
if they
but I
want
would
to.
like for them to stay.
Yeah, but still put out music.
I will.
Everything's dead here. The iPad's dying. I have no more recording going on.
What does that mean?
We have to wrap up this episode.
You're the one who's
Are we
talking.
doing one episode for all of 2025 today, bloody? Okay, let's go. Let's
You're
just talk
the
for
one
4
who's
hours and
talking.
release
I
this.
was just listening to
I don't
you.
know. You're just listening. I don't know what you want from me.
Okay.
Can we shut this down already?
Okay.
It's getting hot down here. What is it, like 9? It's 4 a.m. I'm
4:30.
exhausted right now. I'm jet lagged, bloody. You're making me work like this on the first day of the year. I quit.
think you're
I'm done with this.
delirious.
Who works like this on the first day?
You're delirious.
The whole year is going to be like
You're
this?
the one who said you wanted to record
You're the one.
today.
This thing's not even charged.
Again,
Who
that's
gives a broken
your
iPad?
device.
Yeah, but you're using it, so your company should charge my device. You don't even bring your own devices at this shop. You
I
steal my plaques. You rinky-dink production shop with the back. People can see. They can't now because the device doesn't even work, but they can otherwise see that you put one big light box behind my head. And that's it. This is what we're doing now?
Oh my God.
Just gonna torture the guests?
Okay, on
Am I a
that
guest?
note, we're gonna wrap this up.
I don't know what is happening here. I feel like
I think you're tired.
this table is too heavy. I tried to flip it for dramatic effect. Can't even move it. Made out of stone. It's really stone.
Hopefully next week we'll have our new couch in this
Where?
place.
We did this. Can't even sit on the sofa.
No.
There's going to be a
we're
sofa
gonna-
on the side and I
There's
still have
gonna
to sit
be a
here.
new sofa. There's gonna be new chairs.
Can I lounge in it?
Maybe. Okay. Can I sing my song?
Oh, you're going to sing this
In
year?
the spirit.
Of Halloween.
No, in the spirit of sharing what our goals are for the new year.
There's a goal song?
No. I have a song that I would like to release this year.
Oh.
So I would like to share a little snippet of said song. It's a song that I wrote with an amazing songwriter a little while ago. And we've been kind of in production for a little while. It was at a little bit of a standstill for a few months. And now
It's back.
it's my goal to release this song this year. You make me feel like dancing in the rain. You make me feel like laughing every day. I can't imagine how I'd be okay without you.
Is this about me?
Yes.
Oh. Nice song. I love it.
You're what I need on my worst days. And when I surrender to you, I find my way. If I could just tell the world and make it true, let there be less of me and more of you.
Is that what they're saying in the comments?
Let there be less of me and more of you.
No.
No.
No, I disagree. More of you, less of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.